Welcome to My Tide Gaming. We're going to start a new campaign in Hearts of Iron 4 with the Black Ice mod. It's going to be single player, and this one we're going to go with the Germans. Custom game rules, we are going to allow historic unit spawns. Everything else historical, regular difficulty, and let's get into it. Alright, we're in the game. We have the GFX mod. Let's see. Anything in here we need to take care of? Nope. So, we start as Germany. One of the things with Black Ice mod is they do break out. We have all-purpose research, and then they break out specific research. As you can see, it's blocked out. So this is for the Air Force. We're going to start with some 109s. As far as our shipbuilding program, I don't really care about capital ships for us. We are going to eventually need some landing craft, but I believe there's a focus that'll get us there. I kind of want to focus on our submarines and specifically torpedoes. So let's go ahead and work on heavy torpedo development. To tanks and armored cars. Armored cars we can wait on. These guys are all 1938 techs. Let's go ahead and get the Panzerkampfwagen. Yep. Start researching that. Now we have artillery, which we don't really have anything that's... These are all 37. Support units, we can do combat engineers, radio equipment, and trains. And as far as infantry equipment, we can do paratroopers. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the Flieger Corps. And then for both of these, I would like to focus on increasing our technologies and yeah, let's start with consumer electronics, 85 days, and let's go ahead and get quality control for growth. No template, so we don't have the SS units yet, but we will use them. And artillery prime mover. There's a lot of equipment in Black Ice. So the prime mover down here, this is for heavy artillery. I do want to build, at least think about getting into some heavy artillery units. So we'll keep those around for now. We don't have any spare factories at the moment. As far as capital ships, let's go ahead and increase those. And I do want to send everybody to get trained up before we send them into an actual fleet. So what we're going to do is do this, and whew. All right, I'm going to set all of these to a Marineschule Kiel. The idea that all of these guys are going to get sent there. We're going to train them up and distribute into the individual fleets from there. I don't see a real need to cancel production on any of these guys, but I also don't want to start any new surface ship production. I want to do all subs once we get to that point. So I'm going to let these all build out, which is going to take a couple years. And I know we'll get the Schleswig and Holstein refit battleships before too long. And we'll do the same here. Even these tiny subs, the 1As, Not really that useful, and honestly not either. The two Bs aren't even that useful, but they can serve a purpose in the beginning of the war. Now once we get into the Type 7s, those are going to be our mainstay. We're going to keep those going. Alright, so all those are sent to the Marineschule. Right now we have medium bombers and fighters. Let's get rid of the medium bombers. At least for the time being, I want to focus on CAS and fighters. And kind of that is it. Alright, we have free civilian factories. We need to increase production. Alright, so this is showing a plus 56% military factory production. Let's go ahead and... what do we need first? I think we have to go civilian, at least to begin with. Alright, so that's 6. And then we'll start building some military factories over here. We'll start with 4. Let's go to Oost-Ouderland. And that pretty much fills up that queue. Probably won't actually get to do too much. Alright, the Lufthansa Group. This is a tough one. Gonna build some transports at least to the point. Let me see what else I can... well, we can take a factory away from... Uniforms and infantry equipment are always going to be in need. Let's take away 1 light anti-tank. Alright, that gets us transport grouping. We're also missing naval and medium bombers. The medium bombers we're going to consolidate, and the naval bombers not going to use that much. Alright, next up, national focus. Alright, as far as our national focus goes, I think to start with, we have to go with Inner the Rhineland. We get so much steel, aluminum, military factories, political power, army experience. It's no-brainer. Re-entering this area is huge to us. Alright, no divisions in basic training. We're going to start with just some basic infantry divisions. We'll queue up 10. Set them for, I don't know, Jena. Napoleon did well there. Then we're going to set reinforcements and upgrades to high priority. And these will keep it medium, because I do want to take care of the event-based divisions first. We are short rubber. Let's buy it. Let's see if we can get 1 from Siam and 1 from the Dutch East Indies. So I do want to build up a surplus. Tungsten. Let's stop importing from China. We'll break that agreement anyway. Chromium, we'll go with Turkey. Oh, I only needed 1. There we go. Alright. So that should take care of that. And let's go ahead and start the game. Now, I know we're going to head into the Spanish Civil War here before too long. Normally I want to send tanks, but I don't think we have... let's go ahead and pause. I don't think we have the resources to reinforce those tank battalions. So we're going to go infantry. The Scharnhorst class. So Scharnhorst and Gneisenau. 11-inch or 15-inch guns. I'm going to go with the 11-inch. They'll be faster to produce. I want to go ahead and get 2 divisions set aside in an army. Pick the leader. Traditionally, Toma's not available yet. Alright, so we're going to hold off on that. Don't think we need anything else right now. Let's keep moving forward. Negative fuel. So we are going to need... Alright, we're going to need to trade for some more oil. Let's see, this is preparing for the 36 Winter Olympics. This took place in Bavaria. Alright, we're ready. Prepare to use this as propaganda. So we're ready takes nothing. Propaganda, political power. When the Olympics are held, we gain 10. Decrease world tension, and we get everybody liking us a little bit more. I think we have to use it for propaganda, even though that'll set us back on political power. Alright, as far as oil goes, I would like... I mean, there's almost nobody that has free oil, except for the United States. So I think we start there. Let's go ahead and buy 40, and let's see what that does. Alright, we're in the green. We'll fill up in about a year. That's what we want to see. Alright, this is Italy is condemned for chemical weapons in Ethiopia. We don't really have a choice here. Yeah, opinion goes down a little bit, but we don't have a choice in the matter. Tank designs. So the A, we can get Flak Panzer 1. Probably don't need that many. I want more 1Bs. So I think we can switch production over here. And we'll make this a 1B also. Give up some efficiency, but let's get everybody upgraded and have enough of these to really turn on production. Did they not? Okay. So, build ships. The Scharnhorst class is available. These are automatically thrown in our queue. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no. Wrong thing. Building 1, but we're going to go to 3 factories. So Grafspee will be ready in a few days. Let's move the Scharnhorsts up so as ships complete, this gets filled up faster. With Black Ice, the tank production, so you have to unlock technologies or have certain things happen to get the specific tank designs. And it looks like 10 army experience, so these would be cheaper than designing from scratch. Same thing happens with the ships. So Bismarck, once we get improved fire control, the Bismarck unlocks. I'm not really that concerned. I don't think we're going to win a naval war no matter what. And then equipment production, so available equipment, so radios and things, you can assign them and add them to subunits. Alright, let's keep going. We're going to go ahead, while this is turning along, grouping some of these. This is Wachtruppen Berlin. Yeah, let's go ahead. This is going to be our garrison army. We can go with defense and someone that's not very good. Wilhelm Keitel, excuse me. No enemy ciphers being deciphered. Alright, let's go with British. We'll focus on that. Long term, I think that's the right move. We don't ever want to stop the MIFO bills until we're at war. Stop diplomatic efforts. These have minimal effect, but I think they're always somewhat beneficial. Do want to stop the Sino-German cooperation, so we need to befriend Japan at some point. Oh, we're black. Oh, so looks like, guessing if we go to production, yep, these guys are getting the battleships need chromium, so they're getting built now. 39, 39, 38. I think that's acceptable. All right, now that we have positive oil, marine fuel. Oh, what we got here? Okay, so this is one of the diplomatic efforts. Monthly population plus 10% for 75 days. I'll take it. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and set these guys to train. Let's actually set our entire navy to train. There we go. I'm going to get all of these guys experience level up. As you can see, the experience is increasing. Chaplin's Modern Times. His iconic little tramp making fun of us. But it doesn't really seem to affect us, so that's okay. We'll reorganize the navies as we get further along. To the air forces, like I said, the medium bombers, not really looking. Let's go ahead and disband these wings. That way we have extra aircraft. These are all green crews. So actually, I think we just highlight everybody. Set them all to start training. Let's see what that does to our fuel. Still green, so still making a little bit. That's definitely acceptable. Alright, we've got Panzer divisions. I don't think we need to organize really anything else until the Anschluss. Then we get a bevy of new troops. We don't really get anything from... Oh, okay, pause. The Sudetenland crisis and taking over Czechoslovakia, so we have re-entered the Rhineland. Alright, so national focus is complete. We have a lot of new options here. Let's get our national focus set up first. Let's go ahead and start building the SS. For role-playing purposes, the SS would have been part of the German military no matter what. We do have some factories free on this side. Let's go ahead and get our fighter production way up. We can modify the government. So let's go ahead and do Messerschmitt. Make our fighters as good as possible. And we'll start going again. That didn't take long. I don't need that yet. For the Spanish Civil War, I know we're going to need to commandeer the Luftwaffe to get those 10 transport groupens. So let's go ahead and start with the Luftwaffe command. Alright, Winter Olympics, we have more stability. That is something that I need to keep an eye on. And we can do that through decisions. League of Nations. Let's see. Since the time of the Roman emperors, the term palace has been used to indicate a physical seat of power. As is often the case in Western history, the glory of the Roman Empire inspired following civilizations, and the term Palatium or palace never lost its ideological charge. Is there any point to this? League of Nations gets a new home. Good job. Who cares? Literally. Got the garrison army. Let's add these new garrison troops to it. Next. Okay, so we got the Luftwaffe. Let's go ahead and pause. Let's go ahead and commandeer Lufthansa. That'll give us the transports we need for the Spanish Civil War. Dance show. We're entertaining the world. Good for us. Okay. The Winter Olympics have ended. Looks like we came in second in medals. 3 golds, 3 silver. Some political power. Tensions decreased. Okay. How are our air forces doing? Pretty good. Okay. Hunan Clique has been allowed to trade freely for too long. We can pressure one of our allies to reduce trade with them. Do it. And this is going to trade relations for the Empire of Japan. And we get a tiny increase, I guess, to Japan. Do it, in the words of the Emperor. Alright, we got the Luftwaffe commandeered. You know, honestly, it's probably good to go ahead and get the command structures for each. How's our navies doing? Looks like they're still increasing. Keep that going. Oh, you are not training? You should be training. And we'll go ahead and get Dornitz and Eric Rader. Let's see here. We've got a new... Oh, an operative can be recruited. Kind of want... There we go. Let's go ahead and send this gentleman. He's an infiltration expert. Let's go ahead and send him Poland for sure. So let's go ahead and build an intel network in Warsaw. Build a collaboration government. Hopefully we can have an easier time controlling the Poles. Alright, Kriegsmarine, OKM. Do I need to do... Okay, let's just go for OKH. We do gain a research slot. So that'll be good. Here in 7 days. Probably should have done that one a few days earlier, but things happen. I will never claim to play this game as optimally as possible. I think we just go for as good as we can. Black Ice is extraordinarily difficult to begin with. Don't expect a historic result. We're going to try. I don't expect to do much better than the Axis did historically. Alright, we got OKH. And that research slot. Now, if we go to treaty with USSR, We do get some testing grounds. That can be very useful. Let's see here. Hitler's speeches. Okay, we get Toma from the Power 4 National, so let's go ahead and get Hitler's speeches going. The research slot is going to be for theories. I think we've completed our World War I's complete. World War II is not yet started. Now with these, it's significantly easier to do with Army experience. Once you get down to some of, let's see here, Special Forces and, okay, just the Special Forces. Let's go ahead and, well, I don't really want to waste time on those. And Kriegsmarine, you're going to do Navy experience, dive bombing, okay. So all these are going to require some level of experience. 250 days, 228 leadership experience gain, but these get us experience gain, modifiers, and then breakthrough. So this level is extremely important. I think we start with regimental doctrines. Let's start from the bottom up. And we do have an extra factory. Let's see here. Honestly, let's keep building fighters. I want a lot of fighters. I'm actually gonna, I don't want to lose any transports. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, hold up. Austria rejects suggestions of returning German colonies. Oh no. We have some more war support. Yes, I want to remove that air wing. Okay. Or maybe they have more war support. Oh, there it is. 52. Yeah, I don't want to lose any of our transports because we're going to have to send, I believe it's 10 to Spain to get Franco out. Any decisions I should be aware of? Let's see here. Focusing on people's problems does give us weekly stability. Let's go ahead. I need to change the government too badly. Once we get more of our government in place, then we'll be able to focus our focus tree. All right. Consumer electronics is done. Let's go ahead and head over to research. These would all be ahead of time. We can get the rockets. We can start atomic and jet. This is researched. I think we focus on industrial concerns. Let's go ahead and start dispersed industry. We can go ahead and get the first Welland. So we get 11 free infantry, around 11 free infantry divisions. With the last event forming of the 70th Infantry Division, this template will be unlocked. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and order that. Get some free infantry divisions. It's always nice. Yep, that's gone. I don't know which divisions they are. Probably should have grouped everything up. Okay, Hitler's speeches is done. Next we will empower foreign nationalists. This does give us non-core manpower of 5% and max volunteer force divisions +1 and Spurl and Toma. So we'll start that. We can modify the government again. Yeah, and we're going to be doing a lot of the tools. Base efficiency +1. I think the efficiency base +1 is more important than anything else in this right now. So we'll go with that. Just waiting. Cannot read that. Okay, Austria introduced compulsory military service. Okay. And, some pop-ups here. Will the League of Nations act? Doesn't look like they will. Our ambassador has informed us that he succeeded in establishing contacts with a group that is well disposed towards our cause. Besides elements that will be of little use to us, this could also be a source of combat-ready volunteers. Oh, so we get another 10% boost. Okay, so pause this. 25th, 26th, 33rd, and 34th. Rhineland divisions, the first well. Let's go ahead and create them. Quality controls completed. And Ecuador supports Italy. Okay. Good for them. And this still hasn't updated. There should be a second one of these. So we should have another 10%. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's go with fluorescent lighting. Efficiency cap plus 4%. Each of these 4%, 1%, they will add up. Not saying we're going to match like the Americans in terms of production, but hopefully we can get close enough. Oh, Austrian militarism. Czechoslovakia, Romania, and Yugoslavia protest against Austria's introduction of compulsory conscription. Wow. Okay. Go Vienna. We're nowhere close to Anschluss, which would be January 25th of 38, or doubling the size of our military, which I don't know that we can do. Okay, excavation technologies. Alright. Panzerkampfwagen 2. Let's see, what is the next? 37. Okay. Let's go with the Kubelwagen. Just get our officers riding in style. And BF 109 is ready to go. Alright. That would be ahead of time. Next up, I want to get JU 87, which also means this is. Yes. So now we're producing BF 109s. Looks like we need 21 to. Producing 1.66 a week. We need 21 just to fill the Fliegerkorps already out there, and then start upgrading. Alright, we have empowered foreign nationals. I think that's good for now. Let's see here. What do we need? Goering's 4-year plan. Alright, we'll start the road to autarky. And this side's going to give us a bunch of industrial help. We have a new 2. Alright, so we're gonna go up here, and 2A is ready to be unlocked. So that's now unlocked. We go back, and let's switch this one to the 2A. And with that, we give up a little bit of the production efficiency, but that'll come back. It looks like we're gaining 0.46 a day. Okay, that's gone. Did we get a second one? We should have gotten. No. Okay. That is not what I thought it was. Oh, we've got this. Okay, so you can actually see the benefits of switching. There's not a. I mean, monarchism, I guess, would be the closest. Emirate, theocracy. Oh, so you can actually choose. Yeah. Conservative drift is pretty big, but fascist is still growing and hold all the government positions. Okay, so next thing up, the Treaty of Addis Ababa. Italian East Africa was puppeted. So it looks like the Italians won, and they puppeted Ethiopia instead of seizing it. Berhanu, that just changed. Italy takes. Okay. So they did integrate it into Italian East Africa, and Pietro Badoglio is the ruler of Italian East Africa. Okay. Looks like, we can recruit another operative. I want someone that's going to be good at, detecting, hopefully. Infiltration risk, infiltration effectiveness and risk. What's this one? Detection chance, that's ours. Let's just get, we'll recruit her, keep her in Germany, see how things go. And small treaty, so we get a tiny increase, between Germany and Italy. Beautiful. And Chile also supports Italy. Production, do we have a new thing in production? Didn't think so. As you can see, we're already falling short of infantry equipment, field uniforms, 3,300. Support equipment. Horse-drawn carts. Oddly, trucks were doing okay. Cavalry equipment and recon equipment. That does remind me, we have a cavalry commando. Let's go ahead and switch them over to an infantry division. And let me take a look. We don't have any puppets, so we don't have any garrisons at the time. Okay. French Popular Front wins election. French Socialists have won the election. Albert Sarraut. We're making large concessions to the French workers. Okay. French have begun rearmament. I wonder how that's going to play out for us. I am still debating delaying the start of the war. We got paratrooper equipment. And I believe there were some radios we could work on. Yes, radio equipment. Coordination plus 3%. We don't have actual radios yet. Okay. Let's get combat engineers then. I do want to separate and create some assault units with the combat engineers versus regular units without them. So we will have two types of infantry units. Probably put them in special corps and use those units for assaults on cities. And then, of course, our mobile units will probably also have combat engineers. All right, I think with that, we will end this first episode. We made it about 4.5 months. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave me comments, questions, concerns, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Have a good day.